Hey guys, what is going on? Crunchy here, and welcome back to another session of my weekly Q&A series. I'm really happy with how this series is actually working out so far. It's been like 2 weeks in a row that I've actually been able to keep this on track and, keep it an actual thing. It's going great with you guys, it's really cooperative and all that cool stuff, and it's a lot of fun to make them as well, which is a plus. Also, there's slightly longer videos to like my normal ones, which are like 5 minutes or so. So, for those of you guys who like longer videos, it's plus for you guys as well. If I've missed any of your questions, and I most likely have because I've just picked a few from my last week's one over the past week, so if I've missed it, then feel free to go in the comment section and leave it down there, just so I can add it into my next week's one. If I have quite a lot of questions, because I've been getting quite a lot over the past week, I might make another one in the middle of the week. I'm not too sure yet. It depends how many questions I get, because I don't really want to make these episodes too long, but I don't know, we'll find out how many questions I get and how long each video is going to be, but for now let's get on with this video. In the background you'll just see some, I think this is the only footage I haven't showed you guys so far in my progression series. I was going to show it on the next video, but I thought I might as well just put it in this one. It's not the most interesting of clips, I guess, just some divination which I've been doing. I think not this week, but last week I was working on it. I haven't done any this week yet, but I've just been working on it, I guess, over my spare time, whatever. I just thought I had a sudden urge to do some divination, so here's the levels or whatever I got up. I can't even remember how many. I'm just trying to read through my files. I think I just got up to level 58 or whatever, so nothing great, but if I run out of those clips, you'll probably just see some PVM and basically what I'm working on right now, which you guys already know if you follow me on Twitter, but if you don't, you'll probably see it towards the end anyway, but who knows. But let's begin. The first question comes from Piet, and they say, can you make more money making guides, because I enjoy those a lot. Basically, I will get back onto making some money making guides. At the moment I don't have enough time, honestly, but I will try and do it because I do enjoy it. I like making them, and I like obviously helping you guys out, so yeah, I'll get back on those pretty soon whenever I find the time to. It's also really hard to actually find a guide that hasn't already been made by someone, because pretty much every single guide that anyone's made, there's another person that's going to copy it, there's another person that's already going to post it, and it just sort of depends, I guess. I know everyone has different audiences. Some people might see one, they might not see another, but I'm not too sure yet, but I will definitely get back onto those because they were a lot of fun to make. If you want any other guides apart from money making guides, just obviously feel free to leave that in the comment section and I'll get around to that. Also, if you have any money making guide ideas that you want me to put into a video, feel free to leave that down there as well, or send me an inbox on YouTube if you don't ever want to see it, or even tweet me, I don't know, anything like that. Just let me know and I should get around to it pretty soon. So next up is a question from Brush Camping, and they say, I'm really curious, do you ever think you're going to give RuneScape 07 a try? And yes, I think I actually did give it a try when it first came out. I think, I don't know, like a year ago, maybe even over that, I made a progression series on it. So I have given it a try. I think I only made like 3 episodes or something, but I'm not too sure. I think the reason I don't play it, because I don't play it at all, I only play RS3, and I think that's just because I'm more of a development person. I prefer how things develop as opposed to what they used to look like. It doesn't bother me whatsoever if RuneScape now doesn't look like what it used to look like at all, because it doesn't. RS3 for me is, I don't know, I think it's a lot better in my opinion, just because I'm more of a graphics person. I like how detailed things are, how they look, basically the whole overall look quality and the display of it is sort of my favourite part about it, I guess. Not because it requires less effort than RuneScape 07, it's just the fact that, I don't know, I like the look of it, I like the way things are developed, the ability bar, all that cool stuff. I like the interface, everything about RS3 I think is really enjoyable for me. So if you guys wanted me to, I could go and make a RuneScape 07 series. It depends if you want to see it. I know a lot of you guys are RS3, but maybe there's some of you out there for old school, I'm not too sure yet, but obviously if you want to see it, just let me know. But if you want me to make a series, it won't be soon, because I'm just trying to work on my RS3 account, make that as good as possible at the moment. I'm just trying to get my stuff up, get my stats ready, and just get on with it pretty much. I'm just trying to progress as much as possible. So if you guys want to see it, let me know, but for right now I can't make any promises on whether it's going to happen or not, but I can give it a try at some point if you guys want to see it for sure. Next up we have a question from the RS Kings, and they say, Crunchy, I've started my YouTube channel and got partnership. The only thing is I've only got 13 subs and I don't know whether to continue or not. Please help. Thanks. Now, YouTube is a huge thing. It really is. It's a massive, massive thing, and it's really hard these days to grow your channel, and I know that. I remember when I first started my first channel, I think in like 2007 or something like that. It was a long time ago, and that was making Call of Duty videos on the Wii. That's when I first started my first ever YouTube channel, and I think I continued that one till I got about 900 subs. Then I left that one because it wasn't what I was into. I moved on console, and I had all my subs for like the Wii. I moved on and I made another one, got to about 1,000 to 1,500 subs, something like that, and then I left it because Call of Duty wasn't what I wanted to do anymore. I wanted to do RuneScape, I wanted to play a different game. But I didn't make a channel until about a year later. So when I made this one in like 2012 or whatever it is, I didn't really post regularly, but when I first got my 50 subs, like the first 50 subs, that was like such an awesome feeling. So I definitely don't think you should give up, because when like you actually get the subs going, because it does take a while to get them going, I know that. It's like the first 100 is the hardest 100 to get, believe me. It takes quite a long time. I think it took me 2 months or something to get 50 subscribers. 2 months to get 50, and it's not an easy thing to do. Obviously, because when people type in a video thing on YouTube, I don't know if you know this or not, but if you type in a video, the most popular channels, like the more subscribers each channel has, like, or views on their videos or whatever, they're the ones that are going to get shown first out of relevance, rather than ones with less subscribers. That, I know it doesn't sound very fair, but that's how it works. So definitely don't give up, because you never really know, I guess, what could happen. I mean, I only had 50 subs at the time when I had like 2 months going, and I was like, oh, should I just give up? Yes, I have taken a break a few times, but I've never like quit completely, because, you know, like I said, you never know what it could turn into. And, you know, I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers now, and that's crazy for me. So I never really thought that was going to happen. So definitely don't quit, because, you know, you never know what's going to happen, so definitely do not. Hopefully that helped you guys out there, a little bit of a backstory. But yeah, moving on. The next question is from Brian Kuo, and he says, how did you get the money to buy your Drygores? Now, this is actually quite a tough one, because I can't really remember. I guess just PVM and doing some flipping, stuff like that. I think I've had a question similar to this in the past, but it's basically just, I don't know, I guess I build up a loot tab over a month or whatever, and then I sell it. At the moment, I haven't sold mine, because I wanted to sort of do it into a video. Haven't really got around to that yet, but I guess just PVM pretty much. Anything I get, just shove in a loot tab, and then I sold it for like 20-30 mil at a go. I think my Drygores in total are worth about 60 mil, so it's nothing like crazy, but yes, it was a lot of money for me to try and save up for, so I guess I just worked like that. I also sold quite a lot of the stuff I had before, like I had an SGS before my Drygores, and I think at the time I sold it, I know it's like 10 mil or whatever now, but something stupid, but at the time I think it was about 25 mil, 30 mil that I sold it for, so I got obviously quite a lot of money from that. And yeah, just flipping, PVM, loot tabs, all that good stuff, just selling them, and I just saved up like that, I guess, so hopefully that helped. It wasn't really anything interesting, I don't do anything that great, I just saved up the money and I got them. The next question is from Kingsley, and he says, what is your favourite pet? I presume you mean boss pet by this. And he also says, and are you going to guess it no matter what? And he wants me to say the last part in an angry voice, but I guess I don't really have an angry voice, otherwise it would have been a lot easier for me to do this, but I don't really have one. I just have like an upset voice, so sorry for that disappointment. But my favourite boss pet is the Araxi for sure. It's the coolest looking boss pet in my opinion, like the colours on it, just the whole look of it. It's awesome, I think, in my opinion. So yeah, am I going to get it? Probably not, because, you know, I'm not really in the bossing state right now in terms of like stats and that. I'm obviously going for my goals, what I'm doing right now. Maybe in the future I'll try and get it, but for right now, probably not any like chance for me, to be honest. That is it for the questions today, guys. If I missed your question, or if you want me to answer a different one, like I said, just feel free to leave it in the comment section below. However, I'm going to go through some of the common questions I get asked or mentioned about, I guess, from the last video to now, which are relevant to my channel. So the first one is from Jerome Lim, and he says, loving the low level content. I never ever get like comments like this ever. No one ever says that they love the low level stuff, and you know, it's really cool. I mean, it's quite offensive really, but I'm just joking. But I mean, like, I don't know, it's just really cool, I guess, to see that support, even though I'm not like the highest level player. I'm working on it, but even though I'm not like the highest, you know, you guys are still enjoying my stuff, which is awesome. You know, that means a lot to me, so obviously thank you for that comment. And the next one was from Chris C, and he says combat over skills, and in reply to that, Quizma, sorry, says skills over combat. So this is quite a tough one, because I'm not really too sure which one I'd go for. Obviously that's their opinions, but I think you guys prefer to see combat. But, I mean, I prefer both exactly the same. I guess I don't really have a preference. I love combat because, I don't know, I just enjoy it a lot. I think it's just a lot of fun. But skilling can also be quite a nice like break if you're trying to AFK things. It's quite a nice, I don't know, like I said, just a nice break I guess from doing combat if you get bored of it. But I guess it's just down to like personal preference and what you enjoy. But moving on to the final comment for this video is from Moon Eye Plan, and they say they just started playing RuneScape again because of me. And to be honest guys, that's really awesome to hear, because I get it quite a lot, how I inspire people to play again, how I've inspired them to make YouTube videos, stuff like that, and it does feel really awesome I guess to like hear that from people, because me just playing the game, recording it, uploading it, putting some voice over it, you know, the fact that that actually gets out there and speaks to people is just crazy. And you know, it's like every YouTuber's dream just to sort of actually get through to people and inspire them to do the same thing as you. It's just really cool to hear that. So everyone who thinks that and everyone who's told me that, seriously, thank you so much. It does mean a lot. But yeah guys, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And like always, thank you so much for watching. Like I said many times now, if I haven't answered your question, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Also, follow me on Twitter if you want some like updates daily on what I'm doing. I do post on there regularly now, so yeah. But until my next video guys, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.